Imagine walking across a field, feeling the grass beneath your feet and the sun on your face, completely unaware that something extraordinary is hidden far below the surface. Deep underground, beyond the reach of our daily lives, lie trillions of tons of a powerful energy source, quietly waiting to be discovered and harnessed. This might sound like the plot of a science fiction novel, but it's actually real science unfolding right now. In recent years, teams of scientists and geologists have uncovered vast, previously unknown reserves of hydrogen gas trapped beneath Earth's surface, hidden in ancient rock formations and deep geological layers. For decades, we believed hydrogen could only be produced in factories through complex industrial processes. But now, we're learning that nature has been storing it for millions of years, deep underground, just waiting for us to find it. This discovery is nothing short of thrilling. Why? Because hydrogen is a clean, efficient fuel that could transform the way we power our world. When hydrogen is burned or used in a fuel cell, it produces only water vapor as a byproduct. No harmful pollution, no greenhouse gases like those released by burning coal, oil, or natural gas. Suddenly, the dream of a cleaner, greener future doesn't seem so far-fetched. Imagine cities with fresh air, landscapes free from smog, and families enjoying a healthier environment, all powered by this hidden resource. The numbers are truly staggering. Scientists estimate there could be as much as 5 trillion tons of hydrogen hidden beneath our feet, enough to meet global energy needs for centuries if we can access and use it responsibly. This vast supply could revolutionize the way we think about energy, offering a sustainable solution to power our homes, vehicles, and industries for generations to come. In this essay, we'll take you on a journey deep beneath the surface, exploring what this groundbreaking discovery means for our planet and our future. We'll dive into how hydrogen works, the science behind its extraction, and why it's such a game-changer for clean energy. Most importantly, we'll see how tapping into this hidden hydrogen could help us fight pollution, slow down climate change, and move toward a truly sustainable world for everyone. Hydrogen is the most basic element in the universe. Each hydrogen atom has just one proton and one electron. It is the first element on the periodic table, and it is everywhere, inside stars, in water, and even in your own body. For energy, hydrogen is special. When you combine hydrogen with oxygen, you get water and a burst of energy. This is what happens in hydrogen fuel cells, a technology that can power cars, buses, and even buildings. The only waste is water, not smoke or harmful gases. Most hydrogen we use today is made by breaking apart natural gas, a process that creates pollution. But if we can use hydrogen found underground, we could skip this dirty step. We could tap into a clean supply, straight from the Earth. Hydrogen is also very light. It's so light that it escapes into space if not trapped. That's why finding it underground, where it's held in rock formations, is such a big deal. The numbers from this discovery are almost hard to believe. When the data first came in, even the scientists were stunned by the sheer scale of what they were seeing. It's not every day that you come across figures that could change the world's energy future. According to the latest estimates, there could be as much as 5 trillion tons of hydrogen gas trapped deep beneath the Earth's surface. This isn't just a small pocket or a minor deposit. It's a vast global reservoir that could potentially be tapped for centuries. That's a 5 with 12 zeros after it. 5,000 tons. It's a number so large, it's almost impossible to visualize. To put this into perspective, the entire world currently uses about 100 million tons of hydrogen each year. Most of that goes into making fertilizer for crops and chemicals for industry, not even for energy. If we could access and use even a small fraction of this underground hydrogen, it would be enough to meet all of humanity's energy needs for hundreds, possibly even thousands of years. It's a resource that could completely transform how we power our lives. Imagine a world where we no longer have to rely on coal, oil, or gas. Instead, we could use a fuel that produces no pollution, helping to clear our skies and fight climate change at the same time. That's the true scale of this discovery. It's not just big, it's potentially revolutionary for our planet and our future. Let's compare. The energy in just 1 ton of hydrogen is about 3 times greater than the energy in 1 ton of gasoline. That means hydrogen is not only cleaner, but also much more efficient as a fuel. So, when we talk about trillions of tons, we're talking about a nearly limitless supply of clean, powerful energy that could support generations to come, fueling our cities, industries, and transportation. In fact, this underground hydrogen represents more energy than all the remaining coal, oil, and gas reserves on Earth combined. It's a game changer for the global energy landscape. It's like stumbling upon a hidden treasure chest, but instead of gold or jewels, it's filled with clean, sustainable energy, enough to power our cities, drive our cars, and even launch rockets into space, all while protecting the environment for future generations. Fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas have powered our world for over a century, but they come with a heavy price. Burning them releases carbon dioxide and other pollutants into the air. This pollution warms our planet, melts glaciers, and causes extreme weather. Hydrogen is different. When you burn hydrogen, it reacts with oxygen and makes water vapor. No smoke, no soot, no carbon dioxide. This means hydrogen could power our homes, cars, and factories without harming the planet. Switching to hydrogen could help us breathe cleaner air. Cities would see less smog. Rivers and lakes would stay cleaner. We would also slow down climate change, giving future generations a better chance. But there's more. Hydrogen can store energy from the sun and wind. On a sunny or windy day, we can make hydrogen and save it for later. This makes our energy system more flexible and reliable. So, how did scientists uncover this hidden treasure of hydrogen beneath our feet? Well, the answer is actually both simple and, honestly, kind of brilliant. It all started with a curious observation. For years, geologists noticed these strange bubbles of gas coming from cracks in the ground, especially in places like Mali in Africa. These bubbles were intriguing and mysterious. At first, everyone thought it was just natural gas or maybe methane, which are common in such environments. But, after running some tests, it turned out the gas was almost pure hydrogen. This was a groundbreaking revelation. After that, scientists started looking in other places too. They were eager to see if this phenomenon was more widespread. They used special sensors and drilling equipment to sample gases trapped deep underground. This technology allowed them to explore previously inaccessible areas. And, they found more hydrogen. Not just in Africa, but also in Europe, the United States, and even Australia. The discovery was truly global. The more they looked, the more they found. Each new discovery added to a growing map of potential hydrogen sources. This whole discovery was really possible because of new technology. Innovations in drilling and detection made it feasible. Sensitive detectors can sniff out hydrogen even in tiny amounts, making it easier to identify potential sites. Plus, powerful computers help scientists map out where the gas is hiding, deep beneath layers of rock. These maps are crucial for planning further exploration. Now, teams all over the world are searching for more underground hydrogen. Collaboration is key to unlocking its full potential. Every new find brings us a little closer to a future where clean energy could be as easy to tap as turning on a faucet. Imagine a world powered by this abundant, clean resource. Let's imagine how this hydrogen could change our daily lives. Picture a car that runs on hydrogen. You fill it up like a regular car, but instead of exhaust, only water drips out of the tailpipe. No noise, no pollution. Cities could have fleets of buses and trucks powered by hydrogen, making the air cleaner for everyone. Hydrogen can also power factories and heat our homes. Instead of burning coal or gas, we could use hydrogen fuel cells. These devices turn hydrogen into electricity, quietly and efficiently. Even airplanes and ships could one day use hydrogen, cutting pollution from travel. Hydrogen is also great for storing energy. Sometimes the sun doesn't shine or the wind doesn't blow. We can use extra solar or wind power to make hydrogen, store it, and use it when we need it most. This could make blackouts and power shortages a thing of the past. In short, hydrogen could touch every part of our lives, from the way we travel to the way we keep the lights on at night. The promise of underground hydrogen is enormous. If we use it wisely, we could cut pollution and slow down climate change. Cleaner air would mean fewer health problems, especially in big cities. Rivers and lakes would be safer for fish and people. Forests and fields could recover from acid rain and other damage caused by fossil fuels. But the benefits go beyond the environment. Clean energy brings new jobs and industries. Building hydrogen pipelines, fuel stations, and power plants could create millions of jobs around the world. Countries that depend on oil and coal could shift to a new, cleaner economy. We have a chance to heal our planet. underground hydrogen could be the key to a safer, healthier future for everyone. Of course, there are challenges. Getting hydrogen out of the ground safely and cheaply is not easy. We need new drilling methods and better ways to store and transport hydrogen. We also need to make sure that extracting hydrogen doesn't harm the environment or cause earthquakes. There are also questions about who owns this underground hydrogen. Is it a resource for all, or just for the countries where it's found? International rules and fair agreements will be important as we move forward. Another challenge is building the infrastructure: pipelines, fuel stations, and power plants. This will take time and money. Governments and companies must work together to make it happen. But every big change starts with a discovery. With smart choices and teamwork, we can overcome these hurdles and unlock the power of underground hydrogen. The discovery of trillions of tons of underground hydrogen could be a turning point for humanity. For the first time, we have a chance to power our world with a fuel that does not pollute, does not warm the planet, and is available in vast amounts. But this future will not happen by itself. We need scientists, engineers, leaders, and everyday people to work together. We must invest in research, build new technology, and make wise choices about how we use this gift from the Earth. If we do, we can leave a cleaner, healthier planet for our children and grandchildren. The story of underground hydrogen is just beginning. The next chapter is up to us.